You know, I'm out here with my wife and we're doing a little bit of finesse fishing using some bait rigs, and we're going after walleye, but we're getting these nice perch. Look, isn't that a nice jumbo perch? That fish is probably about 10-11 inches. A lot of people would say they're really nice for eating, and they are, and they're delicious. So I'm just going to explain to you how we're fishing and what we're using. So I'm going to take that guy off, put him in our cooler right here. We've got a whole bunch of them. So what we've done, we've decided to bottom fish because we've got a little bit of a breeze and we're in about 20 feet of water. So what we're doing is using a bottom bouncing rig, but it's a little bit different. This would be like a double drop shot. So you can see I've got a sinker on the bottom, then about 6 inches up I have a tippet that I put right into the line, and then you would call this a little harness, but it's just a little blade with beads and a small hook, which is big enough to get walleye or to get jumbo perch. And then the same thing here. And then what we're doing is we're tipping the hook with a chunk of night crawler. So I'm just going to fix this up because some of the fish bit it off. So to be able to change the different weights, what we've done is use a snap on the bottom. Right now we're using a 1/2 ounce weight because we're in about 20 feet of water and it's a little windy. And then at the top of my rig, I've got another snap and a loop, so I can easily change if I want another rig or a live bait rig along the bottom where the sinker's at the front and my hook is at the bottom. But the key though is the rod that I'm using for this kind of fishing. This is one of the new walleye series rods by Duckett. You can see right here. And this particular one is the medium light action. It's 6 feet 6 inches long, which is perfect when you're getting into windy conditions, and I have it matched with a 2500 Paradigm reel. On that I have 20-pound fluorocarbon, which is the line diameter of about 8-pound test monofilament. So it's a perfect set even if I get like a big pike on. But the key thing here, I'm just going to stick to show you. The key thing on this medium light action rod is that if I bend the tip, you can see that the tip bends to the first, second, third, fourth guide. So that's where very sensitive tips, even if I move it a little bit, you can feel it. But then after the fourth guide, you're getting into the backbone of the fishing rod. So if you look down the rod, it's got a really nice backbone all the way down, okay? All the way to my reel. So these rods are extremely sensitive. If I was to put the tip of this rod on your Adam's apple and you were to talk, I would feel every vibration that the rod is producing. So this is perfect for when we're dragging baits or just fishing on bottom. So I threw that out because you can either vertical fish close to the boat or cast it out like this and letting it sink to the bottom in 20 feet, letting some line out, and hopefully you'll be able to see, oh, there's that rod tip, watch. Even from a smaller perch you can see the rod tip crumbing. Just had a fish on there. Come on. I can feel every rock. If there's rocks on the bottom, because that tip will bend a little bit. And then of course if I get a bigger fish on, you'll feel it. So this particular model, the 6.6 light action, is ideal if you're using live bait or live bait rigs on the bottom. Whether you're using a slip bobber or whether you're fishing with a bottom weight like we are, we call this traditionally a pickerel rig, but it's like a double drop shot rig because the hooks are about the weight. So we're keeping our weights off the bottom, and those little spinners and beads are attracting the fish when they come in closer. Perfect grip, especially when you're fishing in deeper water.